Welcome, families, friends, and distinguished guests. We are honored that you can be a part of Northeastern University's commencement ceremony today. For your safety, please take a moment to locate the 2 exits closest to you. If an evacuation is required, please proceed calmly to the closest available exit and follow the directions of venue staff and emergency personnel. Thank you. And now, please rise as you are able for the entrance of the platform party, followed by the university faculty and the procession of the candidates.
You may be seated. And just kidding. Thank you for joining us on this joyous occasion. We're going to play the national anthem. You can stand up again. Now you may be seated. Good afternoon, faculty, candidates, alumni, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Northeastern University's Charlotte's Commencement. Woo! I am Angela Hosking, Regional Dean and CEO of Northeastern University's Charlotte campus. Class of 2026, your journey to this day has been nothing short of extraordinary. On behalf of Northeastern, I offer heartfelt congratulations to you. Candidates, your journey has not happened alone. Please rise and turn and thank your family, your friends, and your faculty who have supported you and encouraged you as you strive toward this milestone that brought you here today. Give them a round of applause. Please stand. Thank you. I love all the enthusiasm. You may be seated. By choosing this university, you arrived already embodying the Northeastern ethos: ambitious, relentlessly curious, and bent on making an impact on society through your research, your experience, and your leadership. You are what our world needs: smart, empathetic, and experienced leaders focused on making an impact. You can be immensely proud. All across our global campuses, we celebrate you and our distinguished faculty, class of 2026. This day is yours. Enjoy this special moment. You have earned it. I now invite Dr. Grace Buttress, Director of the Charlotte ABSN program, to the podium to introduce our first student speaker.
Good afternoon, class of 2026. It is my honor to introduce student speaker Luke Zernczak, a proud graduate of the Charlotte campus Accelerated BSN program. His academic journey reflects both the courage to pursue a new calling and the dedication to see it through. Luke holds a Bachelor of Science in Biology from Lander University, where he distinguished himself not only in the classroom but as a student athlete, a foundation that instilled in him the discipline and resilience that would serve him well in his demanding path ahead. Drawn by a desire to translate his scientific background in a meaningful service, Luke made the purposeful decision to pursue nursing through the accelerated BSN program. Throughout his journey as a student in the program, he stepped into leadership as a cohort representative, advocating for his fellow students while navigating one of the most rigorous transitions in healthcare education. Today, he graduates ready to begin his nursing career in the cardiovascular intensive care unit at Carolinas Medical Center, Maine in Charlotte, a setting that demands both clinical precision and deep compassion. Please join me in giving Luke a warm welcome and thank him for his service a few minutes ago.
Thank you, Dr. Buttress. Distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course the class of 2026. I'm honored to be standing here before you today. What a roller coaster this past year and a half has been. And yet, here we are at the end of our journey and about to begin a new one. It's almost hard to believe that not long ago, we were all standing in labs, nervous, second-guessing ourselves, just trying to take a simple set of vital signs. Then, and throughout the program, everything felt new, overwhelming, and honestly, a little intimidating at times. And now, we are at the final step as graduates, ready to step into one of the most demanding and meaningful professions there is. But what makes this moment even more powerful is that nursing school was never the only thing that all of us were carrying. Behind every one of us is a life that didn't pause just because we had exams, clinicals, or long nights of studying. We showed up while being parents, siblings, spouses, friends, and coworkers. We showed up through the stress, uncertainty, and moments where giving up may have felt a little easier, and still, we showed up. That's what this program instilled in us, not just the clinical skills, but understanding that showing up looks a little different for everyone. It means being present with a patient who is scared and needs someone to stay with them a little longer. It means listening when you're tired, asking follow-up questions when it may be easier not to do so, and treating every person who walks through their door like their story matters, because it does. I also want to take the moment to recognize the people here with us today. To our families, friends, and supporters, thank you. Your encouragement, your patience, and your belief in us carried us further than you may ever realize. Whether it was a quick text, a late-night phone call, or simply understanding when we couldn't be present, you helped make this possible. As we step into this next chapter, I want to leave you with a simple challenge. Be curious. Never stop asking questions. Never stop learning. And never get so comfortable that you forget why you started this career in the first place. Continue to be curious. Stay true to your roots. Remember the moments that shaped you throughout this journey, the struggles, the growth, the reason why you chose nursing in the first place. And most importantly, be the nurse that you once needed, the one who listens a little longer, who shows more patience, and who treats every patient like they matter because they do. We are walking into a profession where we will make a difference in many ways that are not always seen. But that doesn't mean that it's any less important. The small moments, the quiet care, the human connection, that's where the impact lives. I can't wait to see where life takes each and every single one of you. The compassion, strength, and dedication in this room is truly something remarkable. I have no doubt that you're all going to do incredible things. Thank you for the memories, the support, and the journey, the moments of scrambling after exams, freaking out when someone said a different answer than you. And finally, here's to us, to new beginnings, to the challenges ahead, and proudly stepping into the work we were called to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Luke, and congratulations. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is an especially meaningful day for all of us as we celebrate not only the graduating class of 2026, but also the very first graduating cohort of the Northeastern University Charlotte MS SLP program. And let me tell you something. There were moments of excitement, moments of stress, moments where we all looked at each other like, well, let's figure it out together. And this cohort did exactly that. They helped shape the culture, the traditions, and the heart of this program. For that, we will always be grateful. This group has shown resilience, compassion, humor, advocacy, and an incredible commitment to the people and communities they serve. They have reminded us that communication is more than speech and language. It is connection, it is identity, it is dignity, it is belonging. As you move into the profession of communication sciences and disorders, my hope is that you continue to push this field forward with empathy, curiosity, culture, humility, and courage. I hope you advocate for the clients whose voices are too often overlooked. I hope you remain lifelong learners, and I hope you never lose the human connection that brought you to this work in the first place. And now it is my honor to introduce our student commencement speaker, Lana Holler. Lana's story is one of perseverance, growth, and purpose. Her journey reminds us that there is no single timeline for success and no one right way to become the clinician you are meant to be. Through her experiences, she has brought authenticity, compassion, and reflection, not only to her clients, but to her classmates and to faculty as well. Please join me in welcoming one of our very own inaugural Charlotte MS SLP students, future speech-language pathologist and student commencement speaker, Lana Holler.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends, and of course, the class of 2026. I'm honored to stand here before you today. I had once assumed that the timeline to become an SLP was exactly what you would find after a quick Google search. 6 years to earn your bachelor's degree and then a master's. But upon reflection, I have come to realize that this is not the full story. In 2007, I had just started kindergarten, and I was pulled out of class and played games with people I had never seen before. After school, they talked to my parents while I played with the plastic kitchen in the corner. They held papers and spoke in hushed tones, and my dad and mom's face looked very nervous. It is 2009, and I sit in speech class. I now know I have a learning disability called dyslexia and a speech sound disorder that affects my overall intelligibility, or as I used to say, I don't talk right. It is 2011, and I'm graduating from speech therapy. I still feel a little sad, though, because I'm going to miss out on the board games and the candy that the other kids didn't get. It is 2016, and I've given up on being good at school. My grades are low, but at least people can understand when I talk now. There's a college fair in the gym, and I asked my English teacher if I can hide in her room to skip it. No one in my family has ever gone to university before. She makes me go anyway, and I come home with pamphlets stuffed in my pockets. It is 2020, and I'm supposed to graduate from high school and start college soon. I want to be a speech-language pathologist, the official title of my speech teacher, something I'd only recently learned. I watched the world shut down, and then I watched my college plans shut down with it, and I stayed home. It is 2022. I'm finally studying the field that I spent years working towards. In my first class in undergrad, they told me there would be a major exam at the end of the month, one meant to weed people out of the program. If you failed the exam, you were advised to go to the registrar's office and change your major, and I failed the exam. It is 2024, and I am rejected from my undergraduate school's master program, but I'm accepted into 3 others. I choose to go to Northeastern. I graduate with honors and move to Charlotte as a part of the first MS SLP cohort. I find friends who carry me through the next 2 years and professors who reshape the way I see this field and challenge the way I think. It is 2026, and I'm standing on the stage about to receive my master's degree. I once thought this field was centered on data and measurable progress. But what I've learned during my time at Northeastern is that at its core, it is a field built on connection. I felt myself truly becoming an SLP when I held the hand of my client as he shared the hardships he was facing as his Parkinson's disease progressed. I felt it when a young boy with autism began using his AAC device for the first time independently, in the proud smile I caught from my supervisor from the corner. I felt it when I was given the incredible opportunity to be the first Charlotte student to participate in the Gender Affirming Voice Clinic, where I connected people from across the country as we worked towards developing voices that felt authentic to them. There are many moments like this, and I know each of you have your own. Moments where something clicked and it became more than just work. You could feel yourself truly becoming the clinician you are becoming. I want you to carry that forward with this, and not just these moments, but also the feelings that brought you here. The pit in your stomach when you submitted those graduate school applications, and the relief that followed after you opened that first acceptance letter. Laying out your clothes the night before orientation, hoping to make the best impression. The anxiety before exams and presentations, and the quiet relief that followed once it was over. The deep breaths before walking into clinic, and the moments you thought you weren't cut out to this, followed directly by the moments you proved yourself wrong. Hold on to those emotions today, the ones we kept tucked away, because we were afraid if we let them out, it would ruin the moment completely. In closing, this is a field where sometimes you have to fight for your right to belong. As someone who didn't always see themselves reflected in the spaces of this profession, and as one of the only queer students in my program, it means so much to me to stand here today alongside my future colleagues as a voice of those who deserve to take up space and be heard in speech-language pathology. If my journey has shown me anything, it's the voices that we almost lose are the ones that this field needs the most. Thank you, and congratulations to Northeastern University's first Charlotte campus speech pathology cohort and all of the other Charlotte campus graduates. Best of luck to all of our futures.
Thank you, Lana. That was unbelievably inspiring. Thank you so much. I now have the honor of introducing today's esteemed commencement speaker. For nearly 2 decades, Ricky Singh has made Charlotte his canvas, working at the intersection of education, social justice, and art to build pathways for young people who might otherwise be left behind. His conviction that education is essential to individual empowerment and community well-being, and that creativity and innovation are the surest path to reaching every learner, reflects values at the heart of Northeastern's Charlotte campus. He currently serves as the executive director of My Brother's Keeper Charlotte, Mecklenburg, a nonprofit that supports boys and young men of color through initiatives in academics, college and career preparation, and mental wellness. In 2024, Northeastern recognized his contribution to the Charlotte community with the Heart of Charlotte Award, a reflection of the deep ties between this campus and the city it calls home. Ricky holds a Bachelor of Arts and 2 Masters of Education degrees from Brooklyn College. Please help me welcome Ricky Singh to the podium.
It was such a great intro. So I want to start with everyone lowering their expectations, right? For real. I was a principal for about 18 years, so I'm going to treat this like one big staff meeting. So just go with me, all right? There's a friend of mine who says that for me, the time is always now. He says that while it might be 5 o'clock somewhere, it's always now o'clock on my watch. He thinks I'm the guy who always says yes, and I am, when the universe reaches out. But what people don't always see is that now can be an empowering word. It can be a word that terrifies you. Now can feel like a weight that smothers you because there's just so much on you sometimes. For a long time, I wasn't living in the now. I was living in a den that I couldn't let go of. I'm from Brooklyn. Anybody from Brooklyn here? There we go. We got a couple. All right. I'm from Fulton Street. I'm from greasy hamburgers, street corner hot dogs, and the adrenaline of stealing an icy from the cart and running until my lungs burned. I am from Junior's Cheesecake, the real one, not the Costco version. I'm from Bismarcky, go rope chains and 90s hip hop. I'm from hopping the turnstile and hitting my head on the sign and getting cornered by the police as a youth. I am from art and graffiti. I'm also a younger, older brother. For those of you graduating today who are the first, the oldest, sometimes the most responsible ones, you know that weight. It's the stress of being the scout, the one who has to figure it out first so the ones behind you don't get lost. In 2005, that role and my entire world changed. In 2005, my brother passed away. In that moment, I didn't just lose a sibling, I lost a piece of my reflection, but I froze. Every part of who I thought I was, the artist, the creator, stopped. I put down the spray can, I tucked away the sketchbooks, I came home, back to Brooklyn, got a job, and started working 16-hour days. I became, as I would call it, a duck. I was once in a leadership retreat when someone wrote on an index card, "Ricky, you are a duck. You are just coasting across the water, but no one knows what's happening under." To everyone watching, I was moving forward. I moved to Charlotte. I helped start Charlotte Lab School, became a husband and a father. But underneath the water, I was paddling frantically just to stay in the same place. I was a professional, a leader, and a success. Yet I was fundamentally frozen in the morning of a past life. Graduates, you know this feeling. Even on your best days, there is that 3 a.m. moment. How many people have the 3 a.m. moment? Here we go. It's the hour when the house is quiet and the what-ifs start to crawl in. What if I chose the wrong major? What if I'm not as smart as they think I am? What if the best version of me is already in the past? For 15 years, my 3 a.m. was spent mourning the version of Ricky Singh that could have been. And then COVID happened. The world stopped, and I couldn't hide in the busyness of my 16-hour workdays anymore. In those random moments of chaos, if you remember, I picked up an iPad and started sketching. I reconnected with Alvin Jacobs, a photographer who captures justice through vision, while he captured the pain of our country, and I started drawing again. I joined the Building Bridges movement, turning boarded up windows uptown into murals. Then came the Beatty's Forge Strong project, using art to bring hope back to the corridor after a tragedy. 15 years after I put the brush down, I realized the art hadn't died. It was just waiting for me to stop crying over the past to start using it. So what does this mean? There's a symbol from the Akan tribe called the Sankofa. It is a bird with its feet planted forward, but its head is turned back to retrieve an egg from its back. It means to learn from your past to inform your present and future. For years, I thought looking back was the same as being stuck. I was wrong. There is a massive difference between mourning your past and learning from it. Mourning is looking back and wishing things were different. It is a weight that keeps you frozen. Learning is reaching back, grabbing the lessons, the pain, the Brooklyn in you, and bringing it into the now to build something new. I wouldn't change those 15 years of being frozen. I needed them to learn how to be a father who listens sometimes, and a leader who builds. You chose Northeastern because you wanted to be prepared for the now, to be equipped with the skills, the experience, and the drive to step into the world ready. And you are. But here's the question I want you to carry with you. How do you maintain that spirit of now? Not just in your profession, but in how you approach your whole life. Because a degree is the beginning, not the answer. We don't know what happens tomorrow, and we can't change yesterday, but we can choose how we use our history. Don't leave this ceremony and try to leave the past behind. You can't. It's part of your DNA. Instead, practice the Sankofa. Reach back into the late nights of studying and the failures that stung, and carry those into your now. If you're feeling frozen today, worried that you aren't who you're supposed to be yet, take a breath. Your timeline is your own. Stop mourning the person you thought you were and start being the person you are today. Choice is your superpower. Say yes to the now, stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay present. My name is Ricky Singh. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now let's go to work.
Thank you, Ricky. I now have the honor of presenting you with an official citation signed by President Joseph E. Aoun. The citation reads, "Inventive educator, multifaceted artist, timeless community advocate. From your earliest years, you answered a higher calling, one rooted in the pursuit of systemic social change. Since making Charlotte your home a decade ago, you have united people through public artwork and orchestrated community initiatives that seamlessly blend art and activism. Your life work stands as proof that the most consequential leaders are not those who walk ahead, but those who ensure that others will follow. Therefore, on the occasion of your address to the 2026 graduates of Northeastern University, we celebrate a boldly creative changemaker whose artistic spirit and deep sense of purpose help build a more equitable world." Vice Provost Sheehan, it's my pleasure to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for the degrees in course. They have successfully completed curricula offered by the several schools and colleges of Northeastern University and have been recommended by the faculty and the Council of Deans to be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. The candidates will be presented to you by the academic representative of their college. After they have been presented, members of the graduating classes, please remain standing until your degrees have been conferred. I invite Dr. Carmen Shepa, Dean of Bouvet College of Health Sciences, to the podium to present the candidates.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's wonderful to be here. I have the honor to serve as the Dean of the Bouvet College of Health Sciences. Commencement is something we look forward to every year, and every year is more special in the present than the year before, and this is very, very special today. And it's a privilege to stand here in front of you to celebrate your accomplishments. I am elated to be here with those that have supported you along the way, including your family, friends, peers, faculty, staff, to celebrate this great milestone in your lives. You could not have made it to this moment without all of their love and support. So thank you to all of them. You will now play a critical role in the healthcare and public health workforce, and the need for skilled, resilient, and innovative leaders, clinicians, educators, scholars is very, very important, very high, and is much more important in the areas that you're graduating in public health, in applied behavioral analysis, in speech-language pathology, and in nursing, not only in the nation, but globally. The journey that took you to this point came with many challenges along the way. And you not only did it despite those challenges, but more importantly, persisted and excelled due to your skills and your disposition. I encourage you to take a moment to look back and remember the days you spent in classes, in labs, in clinicals, co-ops, research, community-based activities, and many, many more experiential learning activities that you were engaged in, working closely with your teachers, with the faculty, with mentors, with employers, and with your classmates. You work together to solve challenging problems, answer important and complex questions, and provide meaningful solutions to those. You helped each other when you thought you could do no more, or when you thought that the answer couldn't be found. Every one of you has worked extremely hard, and because of your efforts and your perseverance, you are here today, poised at the start of a new chapter in your lives as professionals in these different disciplines. As you embark on this new journey, I encourage you to draw upon and take confidence from the lessons and experiences that you have gained throughout your time at Northeastern University. You are now influencers in the lives of many people while caring for them and providing them information and resources to help lead good quality lives for themselves, their families, and communities. Be a strong and knowledgeable leader while exhibiting humility and a desire to always learn more and be more. Be assured we have done our very best to prepare you for the next chapter in your professional journey, just like you have done your very best to learn all that you can while building your skills and knowledge. You are well equipped not only to join the ranks of your fellow clinicians, researchers, scholars, advocates, entrepreneurs, and policymakers, but more importantly, to improve the health for all. Graduates, we're so proud of you, and we know you will represent us well in all your future endeavors. Celebrate a job well done and enjoy this major accomplishment. We can't wait to see where your journey will take you. We, the faculty and staff at Bouvet College of Health Sciences, are so proud of everything that you have accomplished, and we can't wait to see what you will do and how proud you will make Northeastern University as now a Bouvet ambassador. We are honored to have been part of your academic journey here in the Charlotte campus and look forward to continuing our relationship with you as alumni. We wish you the best, and congratulations, class of 2026. Now, would all master's candidates in the Bouvet College of Health Sciences please rise? And that will be ABA and speech, yes, and MPH. Executive Vice Provost Sheehan, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Master of Science or Master of Science or Master of Public Health. Congratulations. Please remain standing. And now, the bachelor candidates in the Bouvet College of Health Sciences, will you please rise? And that's all. Executive Vice Provost Sheehan, I am pleased and honored to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Please remain standing.
I now invite Dr. Joseph Griffin, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs for the College of Professional Studies, to the podium.
Thank you. All master's candidates in the College of Professional Studies, the College of Social Sciences and Humanities, and the DeMoore McKim School of Business, will you please rise? Executive Vice Provost Sheehan, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Master of Science. Will the candidates please remain standing?
Congratulations, graduates of 2026. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University, I hereby do confer upon you and all those who are properly qualified the degree of Master of Science, Master of Public Health, and Bachelor of Science with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
The time has come to honor the achievements the graduates in this room have accomplished. We ask that you follow the instructions of your marshals and ushers. Be sure to bring your name card to the stage to be scanned for your name reading. You are welcome to carry your Northeastern country flags if you choose. Please leave everything else at your seat. Dr. Toya Foggy will now lead the master's graduates to the platform. We will be videoing each graduate as they cross the stage, as well as photographing this moment. We ask that all guests remain at their seats during the honoring. Both the video and photos will be available to the graduates to download and share with their families and friends. Please no flash photography. I invite Dr. Joseph Griffin and Dean Angela Hosking to honor the graduates from the College of Professional Studies, College of Social Sciences and Humanities, and the DeMora McKim School of Business.
Shanitha Lawan Seaton. Tori Michelle Jaramillo. Como L. Davis.
Thank you, Dr. Griffin. I now invite Allison Hudson, Program Manager of the Masters of Public Health, and Dean Carmen Shepa to the platform.
Ahmed Alashmali.
With the capstone titled Improving Preventative Care Utilization Among Medicaid Patients through Targeted Outreach and Incentive-Based Interventions.
Rama Baidas.
With the capstone titled Health Interventions for Diabetes Management Among Underserved Populations.
Joshua Evan McNeely.
With the capstone titled Exercise as Medicine, Physical Activity Interventions for Behavioral Health in North Carolina's Underserved Rural Communities.
Isabel L. Dyer.
With the capstone titled Feeding the Future, School-Based Nutrition Strategies for Pediatric Diabetes in Washington State.
Valkyrat Kaur.
With the capstone titled Developing an Implementation-Informed Integration Framework for Community Health Workers in Urban Healthcare Systems. Thank you, Allison. And now I invite Dr. Jane Carlson, Program Director of Applied Behavior Analysis, to the platform.
Jocelyn Crabtree.
With the scholarly project titled Increasing Sharing and Turn-Taking Behaviors and Decreasing Problem Behavior in a Child with ASD Using ABA-Based Interventions.
Krista Kelly Hendrick.
With the scholarly project titled Continuous and Discontinuous Data Collection Systems in Skill Acquisition, a Systematic Literature Review. Thank you, Dr. Carlson. And now I invite Dr. Nia Johnson, Assistant Program Director of the Speech Language Pathology Program, to the platform.
Samiha Shafiq Khan. Aneen Okasha. Courtney Duffy. Sophia Finnis. Ariel Gidlitz. Riley Franks. Kelly Smith. Alexis Thrower. Mia E. Shraga. Olivia Merritt. Kelly Lynn Crowther. Madeline Baker. Taylor Phillips. Chelsea Bailey. Lana Holler. Taylor Wiley. Malia Wagner. Madeline Farago. Janelle Zarek. Rebecca Barnes. Jessica Earl. Tiaja Landrum.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. And now I invite Dr. Emily Zimmerman, Department Chair of the Communication Sciences and Disorders Department, to the podium.
Good afternoon. As you have heard, today marks a historic milestone for the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders. This is the inaugural MS-SLP graduation from our Charlotte program. When I reflect on how we got here, I am still moved by it. Not long ago, this program was an idea, a proposal, a hopeful conversation about what might be possible. And yet, look around you, because that possibility has become something truly remarkable. What has taken shape here in Charlotte has exceeded every expectation. This program began with extraordinary faculty and scholars who brought deep expertise, genuine passion for the field, and a real commitment to this region. Today, we are proud to stand alongside our 9 outstanding full-time faculty members in our department in Charlotte. Woo woo! And I want to just take a moment to honor 2 who were here from the very beginning. Dr. Nia Johnson, our assistant program director, was our first hire, and she has been the driving force behind this program's energy, culture, and success. Dr. Toya Foggy, who I think is over there, our clinic director, joined us next and took on the considerable task of building our pro bono clinic from the ground up and did a remarkable job. Together, Doctors Johnson and Foggy have cultivated a community that people genuinely want to be a part of. Then came you, our first cohort. You walked through the door carrying diversity, enthusiasm, heart, and an energy that transformed every space you entered. You came with an appetite, not just for the knowledge, but for the kind of deep, hands-on, real-world learning that leaves a lasting mark. Alongside our faculty, you helped this program take roots in the Charlotte community, forging new partnerships, serving new clients in our clinic, and raising the bar in ways we are still discovering. To the inaugural class of 2026 from Charlotte, you didn't just join a program, you helped to build one. This program is stronger, this community is richer, and the world is better for it. Congrats. At this time, I'd like to recognize those students who received an award at the Northeastern University's Academic Honors Convocation. Samiha Khan was the and you can please stand up. Samiha was the recipient of the 2026 Outstanding Master's Student Award in Leadership, which recognizes a student who has showcased exceptional leadership skills, positively impacting the academic community, projects, or extracurricular activities. Congrats, Samiha. Next, we have Kelly Crowther. You can also stand up. She was the recipient of the 2025 Outstanding Global Network Student Award for the Charlotte campus, which recognizes a student demonstrating excellence in academics, research, leadership, teaching, and impact while pursuing master's or professional doctorate degrees at one of our Northeastern Network campuses. Congrats. I now invite Dr. Grace Buttress to the podium.
Today marks not merely the receipt of a pin, but your initiation into one of humanity's most noble callings. The pin you receive today symbolizes far more than academic achievement. It represents your solemn commitment to uphold nursing's sacred values, bring compassion to suffering, integrity to practice, and advocacy to the vulnerable. Each time you fasten this pin to your uniform, remember the countless hours of study, clinical practice, and personal growth that have transformed you from student to healer. Your Northeastern University pin bears the torch and the Latin words lux veritatis veritas, light, truth, and courage. May these principles illuminate your path, shine light into darkness through your knowledge, honor truth in your practice, and summon courage when facing healthcare's most difficult challenges. As you step forward in your profession, wear this pin with profound pride. Pride in joining nursing's honorable legacy, pride in Northeastern University and your education you received, and pride in yourself for persevering through one of healthcare's most rigorous programs. This pin now connects you to generations of Northeastern nurses who have gone before you and those who will follow you. Carry this responsibility with both humility and confidence, knowing you are prepared to make a meaningful difference in countless lives. Marshal Dr. Jennifer Deese will now lead the nursing graduates to the platform. I invite Dr. Christy Rogers, Assistant Clinical Professor, Dean Hosking, and Dean Shepa to the platform. I also invite Tia Keck, Academic Advisor for the Accelerated BSN Program, to present the roses.
Norman Saju. Mary Andreu. Wei Li. Alexandra Renee Arseni. Cameron Lynn Cohoot. Peyton Irby. Young. Christine Burkett. Haley Lawrence. Anmol A. Patel. Ta Pham. Neelam J. Patel. Sarah Akers Richardson. Courtney Bryce Rosenbaum. Emily Ray Hitz. Megan Goncalves. Morgan Claire Lynn. Sophia Rose Haynes. Lily Catherine Gray. Reagan Savannah Paget. Camila Alzate. Ellie Gito. Carla Silva. Divine Joelle Harper. Charlotte Amanda Faggy. Amalia Metcalf. Abigail May Williams. Margaret Eleanor Smith. Courtney Lynn Muller. Sarah Elizabeth Borges. Marcus Ryan Loving. Luke William Aaron Zernsack. Savannah Douglas. Jenna Ann Burbs. Brianna Danielle Myers. Cameron Nicole Hodges. Brianna Raquel Carrington. Naya Payne. Alexandria Rice Scruggs. Alana Fraser. Michelle O'Kang. Jewel Glenn. Kiara Leverage. Anna Elizabeth Bradshaw. Aishai Anna Yadnik Carrington.
At this time, I would like to recognize students who will be receiving awards. Students, when I call your name, please stand and be recognized at your seat. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, please return to the student lineup area to receive your award. The first award is given to the graduating student who has demonstrated consistent leadership in and service to the School of Nursing at Northeastern University, and actively participated in achieving the goals of a professional organization, including holding leadership positions. I would like to recognize Megan Goncalves, the recipient of the Leadership Award. The next award is given to the graduating student who strove for personal and professional growth, as well as academic success, and who demonstrated a commitment to nursing and a genuine respect for the dignity and value of the individual, as evidenced by her relationship with parents, families, faculty, staff, and fellow students. I would like to recognize the recipient of the Nightingale Award, Anna Bradshaw. You can stand. There you go. The next award is given to the graduating student who has demonstrated exceptional personal and professional growth as a nursing student, perseverance, and strength of character throughout the program of study at Northeastern University. The recipient of the Personal Achievement Award is Lily Gray. The final award is given to the student who has achieved the highest GPA at the completion of the BSN degree within the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. This year we have two recipients. I am pleased to recognize Ellie Gito and Abigail Williams. As we come to the close of this beautiful and meaningful ceremony, I want to thank each of you, our students, faculty, family, and friends, for being here today to celebrate this significant milestone. To the graduating ABSN class today, wear your pins not just as a symbol of academic achievement, but as emblems of compassion, resilience, and commitment. You have faced challenges head-on, grown through adversity, and emerged as healers and leaders. Nursing is more than a profession, it's a calling. It's a promise to care, to advocate, and to be present in moments of joy and hardship. As you take the next steps, first by studying for your NCLEX and passing on your first attempt, and beginning your RN position, remember the values of nursing you have learned and applied in the ABSN program: integrity, empathy, compassion, and excellence. Continue to apply these in every patient and family interaction, every team, and every life you touch. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Your nursing journey is just beginning, and patients need nurses like you more than ever. Thank you, and may your path forward be guided by purpose and heart. Congratulations to all our graduates. It's now my distinct honor to introduce your alumni representative for today's commencement ceremony. Ariana Ortiz earned both a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and a Bachelor of Science in Psychology from Northeastern University. She is now a proud double Husky. Originally from Boston, she completed Northeastern's accelerated BSN program at the Charlotte campus. Driven by a deep interest in understanding people and supporting them in meaningful ways, Ariana transitioned from psychology into hands-on patient care, where she emphasizes holistic patient care practice. She currently works at HM Health Carolinas Medical Center in Charlotte as a nurse in the neurointensive care unit, where she continues to grow professionally while caring for some of the hospital's most complex patients. Please welcome me in joining Ariana to the podium.
Hi, everyone. You guys did it. Way to go, class of 2026. I'm so honored to be with you here today to celebrate your achievements. I want to congratulate you all on earning your degrees. When I myself was sitting here where you are right now, there was a moment, a feeling, not a big one, a dramatic one, a quiet one. I was sitting with the decision in front of me to which I thought, what if I'm not ready for what comes next? Not because I didn't work hard, not because I didn't care, but because stepping forward meant stepping into something I wasn't comfortable with yet. I was stepping into the unknown. And if I'm being honest, it wasn't just fear of failing. It was fear of finding out what I was capable of, because once you see that, it kind of changes how you see yourself. I sat with the feeling for a while, overthinking it, questioning it, trying to make it go away even, but it didn't. That's when it dawned on me. Fear doesn't always mean stop. Sometimes it means it matters. What I didn't realize then was that Northeastern was already giving me the tools to answer that voice. Every clinical, every patient, every moment I was pushed outside of what felt comfortable, that was the work. Not just learning how to do the job, but learning how to trust myself doing it. By the time I walked across this stage, I hadn't lost the fear. It just gotten better at recognizing it for what it was, a signal that I was growing, not a reason to stop. So to all of you graduating today, let me say this. You're going to have moments where you don't feel ready, okay? Where you question yourself, where the next step feels unclear. Take a breath and take it anyway. A step forward, even when it's an uncertain one, will always take you further than staying where it's comfortable. Fear doesn't mean you're not capable. It means you're standing at the edge of something that can change you. And maybe you're not afraid of failing at all. Maybe you're afraid of just how far you actually can go. It's a pleasure to be your first to welcome you into Northeastern's alumni community, a powerful network of more than 365,000 graduates in nearly 185 countries. You have received your alumni pin with your cap and gown. Wear it proudly, as this symbolizes the fact that almost anywhere you go in the world, you will find other Huskies who share the unique experience that only a Northeastern alumni can fully appreciate. Let's hear it from a few of them now.
Namaste. Bienvenue. Benvenuti.
Καλώς ορίσατε.
Hoş geldin.
Hoş gelmişsiniz.
We are Huskies for life.
Being an alum means
no matter where I am in the global university network,
I have access to incredible connections. That is so powerful.
Northeastern is always growing, evolving, and blazing new trails.
That power is always there for me.
We are lifelong learners.
An experiential education
isn't something that ends at graduation.
It's just the beginning.
We're Huskies for life, and you are too.
Ömürlü Husky.
Huskies на всю жизнь.
Huskies счастливы.
Huskies de por vida.
Huskies sekarang dan selamanya.
Huskies for life.
Thank you, Ariana. We're so glad you could be with us on this joyous day of celebration. Are you guys ready, graduates? Okay. This moment, surrounded by those who supported your journey, deserves to be etched in your memory. The trail you blazed here has prepared you for whatever terrain lies ahead. The Northeastern family celebrates not just what you've accomplished, but who you've become. Strong, resilient, and ready. Wherever you are, remember you always have a home at Northeastern because you are Huskies for life. Now, with Husky determination, let's go make your mark on the world. All right? Woo! Let's do it. Let's do a quick selfie for the global network. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go Huskies!
Can we have one more congratulations to our graduates? Will the audience please remain in their seats for the recession of the platform party, university faculty, and the graduates? We ask guests to please remain in their seats until the full recession has ended. After the recession, we invite you to meet your graduates in the theater lobbies.
Tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, eh?